kidnappers said their fathers owned Nigeria, so they resorted to terrorism and others to get their share. Alao, gospel artist, abducted in 2018. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot, juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Alao, during a recent interview with Amina Atairu, said he, alongside 8 members of his band, started on the journey from Lagos to Kogi, and on getting to Kaba in Kogi State, Fulani bandits attacked the vehicle with weapons, cutlasses, and AK-47 guns. The gospel artist Oluwatunsi Alao has recounted his ordeal in the den of kidnappers when the criminals stopped the vehicle convening him to a program in 2018. Alao, during a recent interview with Amina Atairu, said he, alongside 8 members of his band, started on the journey from Lagos to Kogi, and on getting to Kaba in Kogi State, Fulani bandits attacked the vehicle with weapons, cutlasses, and AK-47 guns. However, the bandits took 4 members of his band, Alao inclusive, while 5 other members, including 2 females, were allowed to go. An occurrence the artist considered a miracle from God. He said the bandits took them into the bush, forcing them to trek for hours non-stop and threatening to kill anyone whose strength was waned. He said the bandits even hit their heads with the butt of a gun. The gospel artist said he and members of his band had to drink the water the bandits used to wash their hands. Meanwhile, Alao, who at some point queried the kidnappers, said they told him they ventured into the business of kidnapping and terrorism because Nigeria belonged to their father. He said, "They told me that their father owns the land, and since they're not getting what belongs to them, they have resorted to doing this. They said Nigeria belongs to them since the 16th or 17th century. They said they only do 3 jumps: kidnap, join Boko Haram, and do rituals. They said where they kidnap someone and people can't pay to get them and it results in death, they cut their body parts and sell them." He narrated, "I went for a show with one of my friends to Kogi State. We traveled by road. We took a minibus for about 9 of us. We branched in Akure, enjoyed ourselves. Though past the military checkpoint, we were moving, thanking God that the place is safe. After like 4 minutes, it is a bumpy road. Though people passed there, we were skeptical, but we still moved. I noticed the Fulani man in front, but I did not know what it was exactly. The more I approached the man, the more uncomfortable I was. When we were almost close to him, I stopped and he double-crossed the road with an AK-47. I looked at the rear mirror to reverse. 3 other people came out of the back from the bush. We were in Kaba already. I could not move because I observed they were carrying AK-47 and cutlasses. They smashed the glass and cocked the gun. We surrendered and they marched 9 of us into the bush. There were 2 female backups and the faces of the 4 attackers were painted. The first miracle God gave us was that the ladies were separated from us and 3 others. They marched 4 of us into the bush at about past 4. They destroyed the car. One of the boys went to the military checkpoint but could not get help. They set the 5 other people free. I started talking to them in Hausa from past 4 p.m. We trekked non-stop till 1 a.m. One of my backups hid on the big side and the boy said he was already tired and he does not mind ending it up here. The attacker said they would kill him, that we are supposed to cover Mars. They said they were going to kill my backup guy and sell his body parts so that talking drummer volunteered to carry him. The attacker said they would kill him and right in my presence, those who buy his body parts will arrive. We did not know what we were doing because they were all carrying guns. Later that early morning, they tied us together and set up a bonfire so we can see. So my drummer said, "Boss, we can overcome those 4 people. They are 4. We are 4. He said, "These guns are not normal guns." He said, "Boss, let's run." I don't know what came over me. I'm not always afraid. I'm just relaxed, but that they know this bush more than us. We are trekked from Kogi to Ondo. One of them was 24, the other was 26, one was 28, and the other was 29. The 4 of them don't even stay in the same state. The tired 4 of us, one was in front with AK-47, one was at the back, one went into the bush, The other one was cooking drugs. They were high. My German insisted I would run, but I said no. When it was daylight, we saw it was a real gun. They had about 10 cartridges. They went through our phones to call people. One of the things I want to say here is that each time our phone rings, they would dial some network to know the identity of a person. They knew what they were doing. This is a cartel. And they speak to people in the communication world. They told me that this money they're asking me, they're not the only one that will share the money. The police, the military, etc. In fact, when they took the 5 million naira, someone brought the money in cash to them. They said that they knew if there is a tracker. When I heard about the Ķ11 attack, my spirit went back to what I passed through. It is hell. We were walking around. We trekked for almost 50 hours. They kept moving. They have people talking to them, monitoring their location. My 5 band went to report to the military. My immediate elder brother is a king. He too was already connecting people. The truth is, if you're kidnapped, you're on your own. It takes God for you to come back. Our release was a miracle. 3 days after our release, the Oba of Ifon was killed. This thing is not ordinary. When they took the money, they flipped it because there is a way they would know if it is being tracked. It is sad that I belong to a country that I'm serving, and I'm playing music for over 3.5 decades in my country. I had the opportunity to stay abroad with a green card, but this is my country. I feel great being a Nigerian, but my friends ask me if I want to die in the country. I had a baby 3 months before the time, and I was like, is that the end? As I'm talking to you, I am already traumatized. The following day, we were in Ikiti. They asked if we were hungry. They gave us the water they used to clean their cows. I drank it. They are used to it because they are all on drugs. They are fetish. At the time, I asked them if they aren't tired. As a